is building content and good afternoon, keeping our audience engaged, but also making sure that when we are posting online and sharing, we need to ensure that we're adding value at all times. So I'm going to give some advice today that hopefully will help some of you. The first bit of advice is that you have to know your capacity for building your community online, and that's if you want to build a community online. If you're someone who isn't particularly pressured by numbers or pressured by how to get people within, a community to engage with you and like and comment or buy from you, then obviously this video is not going to matter to you. But I think for most of us, if we're on social media and we are using Instagram as an example, or Facebook, or we're using LinkedIn or Twitter, or any of the new platforms that are out, one of the key goals for you is likely to be how to actually build an engaged online community. So I do want to share with you that one of the first things you want to do is understand your capacity for growth. In other words, if you can't post every day, it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. What's important is that you know in your mind when you can post. And if you can't post every day, but you want to post every day, then my advice is that you try scheduling. And scheduling is something that my clients and myself use with great success. So look at how you can schedule. And if you want tips on scheduling, just drop me a message and I'll send you over some more information. Second thing is, when you're creating your content, the best thing you can do is look at how your content's performed over the last few months. And this is a really kind of easy thing for me to say, but it might involve at least an hour of your time. So actually look through your analytics. Look at your posts that you've done previously. Look at your videos, how long people have watched for. Look at your most engaging posts. Look at your most engaging stories. Look at how many times people have clicked from a post to a website, as an example. Look at your data, look at your insights, because it's all well and good churning out content, but if it's not performing the way in which you want it to perform, if you're not actually getting results from it, in other words, if you're not getting consistent leads or inquiries, and I'm not talking about likes and comments now, I'm talking about leads and inquiries. That's what I think are results, because actually sometimes, I'm sure many of you have figured this out, people won't like or comment, but they'll end up being your client, and for whatever reason, we don't know what that is, but people will lurk on your page until they've made a decision. And just 2 weeks ago, I had someone approach me for an hour and a half paid speaking engagement online, and I didn't know this lady from anywhere. I actually thought it was bogus. I get a lot of questions and invitations from people to speak on paid engagements, but they're usually via referrals and people that I know. But because of my consistency in content, and because obviously she'd been connected to my page somehow, she booked me and I spoke for her. And it was a really good session, an hour and a half with her mentees. And it was amazing. And this was from a lady who was connected to me, but wasn't even following or liking any of my posts. So what I'm saying there is, don't focus too much. Yes, the likes and the comments are great. Yes, if you want to, nurture conversations and build relationships, the likes and the comments will be useful. But also remember to add value, because sometimes it's not about just who's following you and connecting you and liking and commenting. It's also about those that are watching and lurking as well. Right, because many people are watching and many people are observing before they spend with you. All right, and some of you will learn that a bit more as you go along. So have a very clear goal defined as to why you're going to be on social media in 2021. Then get very clear on what content you're going to share. You're going to add value. If so, how and who are you trying to reach with your content? It's not just about posting. It's not just about having a series of pictures that you put up. You've got to be getting real value across to your audience. And also, don't forget that all important clickable link and call to action, which is my final point. When you're online, give them something to do. So don't just post something with a statement. Make sure you say to them where they can contact you next, how they can get more information, how they can access a call with you, where they can get a download, whatever. But make it very clear, explicitly clear. And the reason I say this is because sometimes people will literally stumble across your page, and if you don't spell out for them that they need to actually do something, they need to download, they need to book in, they need to email, they need to consult, they won't do it, right? They won't do it. So make sure that your content is performing in such a way that people are actually doing much more than just looking at your pretty pictures. You have to have a strategy and a game plan. And as I said, it's not about posting numbers of posts all at once. It's not about posting daily even. It's just about making sure the pace that you're posting at is working for you, in line with your capacity, aligned to your brand, but fundamentally getting you results. And results will be more than just comments and likes. Results will probably be leads, and if you're selling products and services, sales as well. All right, so they're the few quick pointers from me today. I hope you've enjoyed the live. Do leave a message for me if you want to. If you've got any questions, also let me know. And if you're struggling to produce content at the moment, or you're thinking of, how can I actually get my content to perform a bit better, then do make sure that you check out the early bird. And if you missed the early bird, then I'm sorry, but it has been around. Do check out my masterclass, which takes place on the 17th of January, which is how to find, plan and schedule your content in 2021. And I'm going to take you through how to do that. All right. So if you're looking at ways to actually build content, where to find it, maybe you don't know at the moment, how to make sure that you can appeal to your ideal customers, and also how to actually schedule it so that it actually makes sense in some kind of coherent theme or even in a campaign, then I would strongly recommend that you do check out the early bird on the January 2021 course, which is actually going to be how to find, how to plan and how to schedule content in 2021. Have a great day, everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.